This is Kathryn Weathersby, and welcome to Live and Uncut with Jay and Roy. You guys want to say hi?
Hi, folks.
Introduce yourselves. We'll start with Jay tonight.
Okay.
Ready to go first. I had my mic off and everything. I'm used to batting last or second to last or something.
See, Roy, he didn't hear me.
I know, but you didn't hear him. He said, "No, let Roy go."
Yeah, I thought you said. Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But anyways, Jay Wilkes coming from Detroit, and excited about iPass. We're finally now official to everybody. I mean, everyone that wants in can get in. There's no waiting 3 days for it to be open to the public. The public doors went open on, what was it, Monday? And it's just been amazing. I mean, the messages and stuff that I've received, and I know Roy, when we talked on Sunday, had started to get a lot of messages, and I'm sure Kathryn has got them too. Just the feedback has just been unbelievable, and it's everything I think that we thought it was going to be and more. When now that we've been able to play around with it for some days and see the actual way the structure works and see how things are done in a certain order. That way, people don't get overwhelmed or get lost where they're at in the system. And it's just been, like I said, it's been incredible. I went through a situation where I had some bad storms roll through here last week and was without power, but like we kept telling everyone to get their stuff set up ahead of time, so when the launch actually came, stuff would be in place, and I was able to make sales even without having power on because I already had videos out there online, already had links in that posted, and the system's doing what it's supposed to do. People have come in at the front end offer and have went through and bought some other products and have upgraded. So I'm really excited about it, and I think you guys are too. So I don't know who wants to go next.
Yeah. I am. I'm really excited. I've got some people calling me, and it's like, what is this iPass thing? That's what you want. You want to have enough buzz out there that people are calling you. This is the ultimate magnetic sponsoring scenario that I learned from Mike Dillard years ago, and it's exactly the scenario you want. You don't want to be having to call people and say, hey, I got this really great thing. You want people calling you saying, wow, what is this iPass thing? I keep hearing about it. That's when you start making some money, is when people call you and say, what is this? And you just tease them a little bit and say, here, just go to this link. Just check this out. And then you get a call back saying, oh my gosh, this is incredible. We're all gonna be rich. Income disclaimers. We are, but we still have to say, empowernetwork.com//income. Go there and you'll see how much money we're going to be making, because we're going to blow the Empower leaderboard just right. We're going to blow it right off its doors. And this is, but my name is Roy Harris. I need to introduce myself first. I am I'm going to call myself the godfather of iPass, and I'm going to actually make a video on this. So that since I'm the one who had the vision to begin with, having followed Chris Jones for a long time and seeing what a great system designer he was, and in the thoughts that were in his head of creating a system that was so simplistic that anybody could use it. Anyone could go in, even with no experience, with no computer skills. They could go in and it would be set up for them. Almost everything would be set up for them. They'd have to just go in and put in some details, like who you are and how do you want to get paid. Those are really important details that you need to put in this. But I saw what he was trying to do, but he didn't have the products. He was selling, I hate to say, but in the beginning, I mean, he was just trying to get any kind of product he could that, to fill the system. But he had the system idea down. Then I was invited to go to Orlando, Florida 3 years ago by David Wood, and because he knew that I was looking for a way for people to be successful without having a lot of knowledge, newbies to be able to be successful again. So I mean, you see a pattern here. I mean, there's a lot of us that actually want you to succeed even if you have no experience, no background, and that's what we've been trying to put together. So David said, I'm going to take my sales ability and we're going to put the best products that are known to the marketing world, and we're going to put them all together in a like a membership kind of site thing, and then I'm going to sell them. And that kind of worked. But when I saw what his vision was, and I knew what Chris's vision was, I said, hey Chris, we've got to put these two things together, because you've got the system, he's going to have the best products, and he's going to have a really cool way of getting in to his process, because David Wood had come up with a blogging concept that was super easy for anybody to be able to get in without having to know WordPress and all the details about it. He had it already set up so you could just log in, start blogging, and go. Because of that entry level, and with the system, I said, we could put these two together, and then you have all these other back-end products. We could actually put together something that would be killer. It would be a simplistic system with super products, super training products that would teach people how to become really, really good marketers. So anybody that's out there who has a product that you're wanting to promote, you need these training products. The training is the key to making your business grow. If you have another business, and it doesn't matter if it's affiliate, a brick and mortar type store, or if you're selling some kind of a network marketing products, then the key for you is you need recruits. Well, we give you those recruits very quickly with our system. You need a system for people to plug into immediately so they can get recruits. We have that. And we have these training products that will teach them how to be successful marketers. And then we have coaches that walk them through the entire process and show them how to be successful so they can start making money in their first 7 days. This is how come we give you the system for $7 for 7 days to just try out. If you don't like it, and we know you will, you're gonna want to use this, and you're gonna want all your people to use this. So this is going to make your business grow considerably. But if you don't have a business, hey, we're happy if you just sell this system, because it pays better than anything out there on the market. So why wouldn't you want to? And if you already have an existing business, wouldn't you want another income stream that's making you a lot of money, and it's bringing you in more people all the time? This is a win-win-win situation for anybody out there. Take advantage of this. We're giving it away almost $7. You try it out. Nobody's going to let you look into their back office, the full thing, and have access to it for that kind of price unless they had something really good back there. So you can be guaranteed we have something really good back there. So take advantage of that. And this is coming from the godfather of iPass, the iPass 2. So over to you, Kathryn.
Well, it's been a very busy week for me. I have been doing training and setups for existing Black Card members. I've been getting tons of referrals from people who are not techie, don't have time, don't want to show their team what to do. So that's what my week has been doing. I've been doing all week. Um, I've had some surprises along the way. What I have found is that a lot of people really are interested in an online business, but they don't have either the confidence or they don't have what they consider have skill sets. But when I show them, look, everything's here for you. So you have videos, you have everything that you need is right there. And I think a lot of times people don't want to take the time to go through everything. But the system is so simplistic. I mean, everything is done for you. All you have to do is just plug in, buy your traffic, on the back end, get your products, and you're done. And, you know, if you want a coach, you select your coach, which is very easy. So there's nothing difficult about the system. There's nothing difficult about setting up the system because all the instructions are there in a video form. So you couldn't ask for a better vehicle to do online marketing. I have been with Empower Network now for over a year. And so this week I have, like I said, been helping other people who had questions. And I've also been out videotaping. I've been doing a lot of videotaping, talking about iPass to doing this Hangout tonight, but doing other videos and putting them all over the social media sphere to show people that this is an excellent product and that they need to get involved, get on the ground floor, much like Facebook, much like Google, much like other successful platforms. iPass 2 will rise like, you know, cream to the top of the barrel. I mean, it's the best thing since sliced bread. That's all I can tell you. You hear people say that, but this is. And we've been anticipating this now for months. The three of us have been coming together, working on, you know, getting the word out to you and to people in direct sales, people that are currently in other biz ops, people that are in network marketing, people that just aren't making money, people that don't have experience or have experience and still not making money with their products or services. This is something that even if you're in social media like me and that is your field of expertise, this is something that you definitely want to get in because you can make a lot of money, income disclosure. But if you are, and I was talking to someone about this, if you, every time you go in a door of a business, put yourself in my position as a consultant, you have to meet people all the time. And every time you start with a client, you are starting from ground zero, which means that you have to build those relationships over and over and over again, and you have to prove yourself over and over and over again. And it gets old at some point because you're always looking to take on new clients. What I like about iPass 2 and Empower Network versus that model is that I'm not in a position where I have to just meet brand new people. Every door I go into, I start my pitch from the beginning. With this, it's not like that at all. There's a residual income. So I can sell a client once or a customer and they're sold. And then I'm going to get residual income. I don't have to set up, okay, we're going to do project A. Okay, and then project A is complete. Then I come back and say, okay, we're going to do project B. And so each time I do that, it's time, you know, it's very time consuming. It takes a lot of my time that I could be working on other projects because I have to go from project to project to project per client. And then I have to resell them on the next project and so on and so forth. And with this model, it's a franchise style business, which is a business in a box. So the system's there, you buy traffic, you sell your customer one time, you get residual income. So there are multiple products for iPass 2, and then there's products on the back end for the Empower Network. So it's an upsell, which is completely different from what I do. Because I can do upsells, But I have to sit down then and create packages based on the need of the client. With this, the packages are done. So all you, like I said, is residual income. You don't have to keep selling yourself. You don't have to keep going back to the client, asking for more business. It's done. And so, Roy and Jay, that's my favorite thing about this.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that on Sunday too, and we can get, if people want to see that, we can just give them that link also. But yeah, to be able to do work one time and get paid on it over and over, and I used the comparison when we were talking about on Sunday. I said tomorrow was going to be Monday, but you can even use today, Thursday. People that are watching this were at their job today, no matter what job they do. If they work in a restaurant, maybe they made a meal, and and they got paid for that meal one time, or if they sold a car, they're going to make a commission one time, and that's it. You just get that money one time for that action. But in this situation, you're doing your action one time, and you get paid on it monthly for that same action that you took just the one time. And like Kathryn said, she can pick and choose what she wants to concentrate on now. We can, coming from my side is, and I talked about this, is that I don't really want to build systems, and I really don't want to build products. This is just the perfect marriage of a system and products, and then I can concentrate on working with people, the people who I want to and want to work with them and do training and coaching, when I want to, and all the little stuff of guiding people, hand holding, and all that stuff through the system, and the upgrades, that's kind of all done through the system almost automatically, or they can reach out to my coach, which is we've referred to on here, is almost like having an employee in your business. So for me, it was just, it's just the perfect setup, because you can pick and choose what you want to do when you want to do it, and let the business side almost run as close to automatic as possible after getting that initial setup done. And like Roy talked about the other day, is that even if you don't want to do that initial setup, you can go through the system and get set up. You can reach out to Kathryn and help have her use her services and help you get set up. If you just really don't want to do anything, and then you can just have your system set up and then just throw money at try. There's just so many different ways that you can work it. You can have, once you get your system set up, you can shoot videos and have the videos drive people to your offer. You can hold webinars, live webinars like this, and have people come to your offer. You can do the email marketing. There's just so many ways. Local marketing, business. You can put signs up. You could do classified ads or whatever. You could do. There's so many ways you can do it, because now you've got the system set up, and the system is a smooth, well-oiled machine that's operating smooth and doing what it's supposed to. Your main goal and focus is just to get as many people to see that offer as possible, and that's all we really need to, for the most part, to concentrate on now. So it's not one of these things where you come in and okay, what do I do? The system, for your setup, the system guides you through. Like Roy said, the videos tells you exactly what you do, so you're set up and you get all that stuff automated, and then you're good to go. What else can you want? Maybe it's just the lazy person in me, but if something works, why not take advantage of it?
Yeah, like the video says.
Why make it harder for us than we have to?
Yeah. Like the video says, you were always told there's no shortcuts. Well, yeah, there is. You don't go out and grow your own food. You don't go out and butcher the cow to go get a hamburger. These are all shortcuts. We finally have a shortcut on the net, on the internet. This is something that's never been done ever before. It's taken years, millions of dollars to put this together. You have the opportunity to take advantage of that. We built it for you. We didn't build it for us. It cost us lots of money. We could have spent those years just making money. Instead, we spent those years putting together a system that was so easy to use that you could just set it up, and basically you can just throw traffic at it. Don't really want to say that it's just that easy, but it really is about that easy. And the nice thing about, we were talking about residual income, that once somebody comes in, there's residual monies that you make. But what's even cooler than that is look at any pay plan out there for network marketing, and you're lucky to make 3% off off your downline, and you might make 10%, but we're paying like almost 100% each level down. It doesn't matter how many levels down you'd go. It doesn't decrease as it goes down. It stays the same. So you bring in somebody, so you've got to bring in 2 people. Your second person just brings in 1. So the first person, if you're all in and they come all in, you make $2,000. If they come in immediately, you could make up to $4,600 if they come in slowly. So really, you may not mind if they don't come in fast, but the fast money is kind of nice. And let's just say they only brought in 1 person. You still made another $2,000. And that person just brought in 1 person. You just made another $2,000. That person just brought in 1 person. You made another $2,000. How many people did you bring in? You brought in 2. How many did they bring in? 1 each. Let's calculate this out. If you just went down a few levels, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, and there's only 5 people in the business. That sounds like pretty good. That sounds like a pretty good pay plan to me. I mean, I'm just a simple engineer, but I understand numbers and I understand dollar signs. Dollar signs with lots of zeros. I like those, and that's what you can make with this system. So it's not only residual that you might make a little bit from each person every month, but all the work they do, you're making money from that. So when you bring someone in, so your sponsor is going to get your first person. That's all right. You get the second person. That means that person's first person's yours. That person's third person's yours. That person's fifth person's yours. He brings in 5 people. You've got 3 of them. That's not bad. So you just bring in 2 people. You get that guy to bring in 5, and now you've got 4. You just made 4 times whatever they came in at. So if you can't come in at the black level, well, it's all right. Come in at the pro level. You're still going to make money, and on the pro level, you make money every month. So if those 4 people, you're making like $125 every month off each one of those. It's not bad. You showed me another system that pays like that, and I'll be happy to look at your thing. But if you can't pay like that, you need to be looking at my thing. You can look at Kathryn's thing, or you can look at Jay's thing. Okay, let's get nice. But this is so simple to just try it out. It's $7. I'll give you a secret. If you don't accept the 7, you can get it for $1.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's our little secret. Don't tell anybody though. Don't tell anybody. So Kathryn, go ahead.
Okay. Well, Roy is right, and what I like about the system is it has a calculator. And if you are looking to make a substantial amount of money, income disclosure, so you can select the amount that you want to make. So it's kind of scientific. If you want to call that science, math, you got your choice. But what you do is, in the back office of iPass2, in the marketing section, you tell iPass2 calculator how much you want to make monthly. So if you say you want to make $10,000 or $20,000 a month, it will tell you, the calculator will, it will tell you exactly what you need to do. So how much traffic you need to purchase, what type of marketing you need to do. It will break down exactly how many, conversions you need, the type of traffic you need, the type of leads you need. It will tell you exactly what you need in order to hit your goal. So you're not coming into this blind. You're coming into it with information that when I joined in Chicago, I had no way of having access to. When I came in, and it's still the philosophy of the company, it was 2 a day through blogging. Now you have a system that says you can plug in traffic. You need to buy this much traffic over the course of this period of time. You need to get this many leads, this many conversions. And it basically calculates, based on the traffic that you purchase, how many leads, how many conversions you will get. So what I should go back and say is how many opt-ins you will get and how many conversions you will get. And so that way you are on track to make the type of money that you put in. So you put in what you want. I put in what I want, you put in what you want. Roy's goal might be different than my goal. My goal might be different than Jay's goal. So we all have individual goals because we all have our own business. And so we determine what our business goal is. And by doing so, we're able to then go and buy the traffic inside the system or outside the system or both. So if I want to buy traffic within the system, which is an option, and that's the option I like, then I can buy traffic in the system. If I know good traffic outside the system and I want to buy that, I still have that option. If I want to do a combination of 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 options of traffic, that is my option because it is my business. So in doing so, I'm building and I am looking at my goal. And then I'm doing the things that are necessary to place me in a position to meet my goal. So it's goal oriented. And that's what I like about it. It's not like you're in the blind and, you don't know what to do. And, I've been through that. Should I use video marketing? Should I use email marketing? Should I be blogging? Should I be, it's a combination of things. What should I do? And that's a question that a lot of new marketers run into, whether you're in direct sales, network marketing, any type of marketing. You're always looking for, how do I get the biggest bang for my buck? And that's not always clear. When you start out, you may be doing a whole lot of stuff. You might be doing social media, which is one aspect of marketing. You may be doing free traffic, organic traffic through social media. But paid marketing is a big portion. I always heard my mentor say that the purpose of the internet is advertising. Advertising is what the internet world is. So if you're not getting paid or buying paid traffic, then you're missing the boat altogether. Because at some point in your business, if you're going to get more than onesies, which is like one person a day, one next week, maybe one in the future, you're going to have to get paid traffic because volume is the name of the game. The more people you can bring to your offer, the more information you can get from those people who come to your offer, the more sales you're going to have. So it is a numbers game, and it is for people who are ready to invest. So this is not, don't take it lightly that, this is not an investment. This is definitely an investment. It is a business. Yeah. And in business, you have to invest in your business in order to get a profit. This is a profit business. You are in business to make money. Sometimes my inside joke is some people are in business and some people are in business to make money. Which one are you? I'm in business to make money. This is not a hobby for me. This is not, something that I'm just doing just because I don't have anything else to do. I'm serious about what I do. I'm serious about my business. So that is an investment. Investing in a coach who's going to upsell my products, as Jay said, as an employee, and also buying traffic. That's an investment in my business. Investing in my products. I own my products. I have more authority to tell you that these are good products. Why? Because I have invested my own resources in these products. So everything that I've done, I've invested, and that's what you do when you own a business. You invest in your products, your services, whatever you need to run that business, your bricks and mortar, whatever. This is online. So it cuts down on a lot of overhead and expenses because you're using the internet, you're using a computer, and you're using an internet connection. Okay, you buy your products, you buy your traffic, you get a coach, and you're in business. You're ready to go. So it's just like they indicated to you. There's a button, a green button under this video. If you are on our page, hit that green button and join. If you don't see a button and you're on YouTube, you can contact either Roy, Jay, or myself on Facebook, and we will, show you how you can get started in this business. So, Jay, you want to take it from there?
I think it's really important what you said there about the product, because I think a lot of people get confused and think that we just own these products to make money off of them, and we never go through them and dig through them. But you had a different career prior to doing internet marketing. Roy has another career besides internet marketing. We weren't all in high school one day and we're like, then we're like, let's go to college. We'll go to college for internet marketing, and then we'll be experts at it when we come out. We learned it. We didn't learn it that way. We learned it by over the years buying products, going through products, and and some that maybe in the beginning from other places maybe weren't always the best products, but every product here that we've got our face on and that we're putting out there into the marketplace is top level. I mean, I've never seen anything like it, and Roy can speak better on that because Roy has prior had done some other stuff, and I mean the quality of the products here is just amazing. And I had a conversation with somebody the other day that had messaged me, and talking about what products and that to go, and I said I own every single product that Empower has put out, and I'll own every single product that Empower puts out, because they have not put out a product yet where I was like, man, I did not get my money's worth on that, because they don't do that. They don't put out those kind of products. They don't put out a product that's say $1,000 product and it's only worth like $200. I mean, that $1,000 product, you talk to anybody who has been successful or even just had moderate success, they all will specifically go to that 15K formula and say it was this module here, this module here. So it's called the 15K formula, but there's people who are specifically who earned over $1 million that'll look to that product and say it was because of what that module 1 in that product, or module 6 and 7 or 4 and 5. They'll point you out to the exact module, who was coaching, who was training on that product, and what it was for them that changed it, changed everything for them. And income disclosure, because I think I said we had millionaires, and we just got our 14th. Empower got their 14th today. So obviously income disclosure, and we can't guarantee anybody can make money because we don't know if you're going to work hard at it or if you just want to come in and kick the tires, because like Kathryn said, this is a real business. This is your business. You've got to get out of that employee mentality and stop going to work every day and building somebody else's dream. Take control of your own life, build your own dream, and start your own business. And we're not even asking you right now for a big investment, $7, to come in and see if you think it's a good fit for you. I would guarantee, I think Roy has said before, I mean, we almost would guarantee that no matter what level you're at, whether you're new or experienced or have heard about it but never really looked at it, you're going to fall in love with the system. I mean, there's just nothing out there that is comparable to it, and it's just going to put you on the right path to take you to either the next level or maybe see your first results ever. I mean, some people that are getting these $7 and $30 commissions, or the commissions off the $7 product and the $47 product. Some of them, that's the first time they've ever made money online, and it's just, you're seeing results and testimonials. And I'm getting messages on Facebook that I had a lady. This is going, and I always bounce all over the place. You guys know that, but I had a lady that messaged me that said, she's like, I'm brand new to this whole internet marketing thing, and it's a lot to go through, but she's like, she's like, with the videos, she's like, everything. She's like, I'm watching Mark and Chris's video, and it's just, she's like, you know what, this is specifically what she said in the message. She's like, I'm not even going to bother you with this right now. I'm just going to do what they said. I'm just going to go through the video step by step, and then I'll talk to my coach when they're online. And it's like, she could have messaged me and asked me questions or whatever, but she wanted to put that out there, and then she put in there that she knows what she's supposed to be doing, and she's brand new to the industry, because that's what the videos do. They set you up. They set the new person up in the mind state of, okay, go through this step, move on to the next step, move on to the next step, move on to the next step, and it works you through and works people through. And then on the back end of products, we have product maximizers, which like Roy talked about earlier, can be life-changing income for anybody. I mean, we've talked a lot about where they say the average person or that files bankruptcy, or would have only needed an extra $500 a month to prevent bankruptcy, and we're talking about $500 being at the just easy to obtain. Like I said, we can't guarantee or make any promises, but the potential here is just limitless, and it's just amazing. Roy?
Yeah, this is what Kathryn was saying, and what you said about you basically have to get eyeballs on your business. This is a real business. Just like any business, you would have no traffic if people didn't see you and didn't know you were there. Right? Now let's imagine you opened up a store. Let's say you opened up a novelty store, and you put it in one of these little corner shopping centers. So how would you expect to make any money in that? Because people consider that a real business. I don't know, because they've put their life savings into it. They've put sweat and sweat equity and just everything they have. They've went out and borrowed money, and now they've opened this store. So you've opened this store. How are you going to make money in this store? People don't just come to your store. People don't just find you accidentally. How do they come to your store? You have to show them the way. You have to get their attention. And we're going to give you a business that will cost you near to nothing, will make you 100 times more than that little novelty shop. And all we're saying is, all you've got to do is get eyeballs to your business. That is your traffic. Now, how do you get eyeballs to your business? Well, I have to say that videos work really well, and that's my specialty. I like videos, and I'll say another thing, that in Power, David always said, just get 2 a day, and I could work my butt off, and I might get 2 or 3 in spurts, but I could never consistently get 2 a day. We're live for basically only 3 days, because I can't count Monday, because I didn't even get a chance to even open before it was already closed. You can tell how good something is, well, how fast it blows up. And we blew up in 3 hours. We didn't even make it any time at all before we had to go and get Amazon's servers to put this on. That's how many people are coming through and getting these products. This is not a small operation. We've got thousands of people coming every day, and you know what? I have no problem getting 2+ a day now. boom, 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 you know. And we haven't even started our traffic, I don't think. I don't even think it's started yet.
Mm.
But so we have our own traffic sources that are super. I mean, they are the best. And if they're not the best, we will shut them down until and go get an, you know, we've got several. So we're not just coming from just one source. We've got several are coming in. You just get in the rotator and you've got automatic eyeballs on your product. But you've got to have other ways, and that's what we teach you. We teach you with these products exactly, and within just the iPass system, without even getting into the Empower system, you're going to learn a lot of information, information that cost other people thousands of dollars to learn. You're getting that just for the price of the iPass system. It's amazing. And then if you get that upsell, that's six-figure shortcut. I mean, it's $97, and that may seem like a lot of money, but you got to understand the information that's in there cost the people that went to those seminars thousands and thousands of dollars. They spent a lot of money to get what you're getting for a one-time payment of $97. And if you would just look at that information and you use that information, you will make it goes through step by step and shows you many different ways you can make money, how you can get your head on straight, because a lot of people, their biggest problem is themselves. In fact, I think it's most of us. We are our worst critics, and we have to quit that. Stop that. Don't do that anymore. Don't criticize yourself. Never criticize yourself. Just step outside of your body and say, and be a third party negotiator and work with yourself and say, that may have not been the smartest thing I ever did, but how can I learn from that and do better next time? Now, if we can do those things, then you're going to be in the, you know, the 2% or the 1% just from changing your mindset. So you change your mindset, then you get information. You have a system, and we're providing that for you and the information. So you change your mindset, which we show you how to do. You have a system, which we give you basically for almost nothing. And you have incredible products that pay tremendous amounts of money. You've got everything you need to be successful, probably, and I'm guessing for the first time in your life. And you've seen so much and you've heard so much, and it's so, you get so jaded from, it's like, oh, this guy said I was going to get rich, and this guy said I was going to get rich, and I know we've done that. We've seen all that. We've went through that. We've wasted money. We've wasted time. Most of the stuff out there isn't any good. I will be the first to say. I don't want to put other people down, but most of it isn't any good. We're giving away a system that costs millions and millions of dollars. We're giving it to you for $7. Don't demean that, thinking that it's only $7 or $47 a month by thinking that it's not worth it. I will guarantee you that you come in and you do this, everything we say, and you go up to the all the way to the black level, and you get a coach, and you do the things we say to do. You will make more money than the guy who bought that McDonald's franchise for millions of dollars. So for $7, $47 a month, you have a system that's better than McDonald's because it doesn't cost you near as much, and you still make the money. This is the one time you really make the money. And I don't know. I also want to put a plug in. We're going to be doing a Monday night call, November 10th. So be watching for that on the Empower Hour. I was really excited about that, so I asked Jay and Kathryn to join me on that. So that's really cool. Also, I'm putting a series of Inner Circles audios in, and part of getting your head straight is constantly listening every day to motivational material. Well, this is my book is worth, lots of money, and basically you're getting it for free for the cost of just the Inner Circle, and that's just one thing that's back there, and you're going to have that on audio tape that, if I wanted, I could be selling that for $50, $100, $500, I don't know. But you're going to have that for free. And I got the input back. I just sent the first one in because it's 13 steps to success, and I only put 3 on one audio, and it took an hour. So there's a lot of meat in those audios. I got the feedback today, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. When can you send the rest of the book? And so
good.
I'm like, yes. So you have that opportunity. Come in the iPass system, get in the pro level. At the pro level, you can have my audios. Isn't that cool? So, and a lot of motivational material. If you've ever paid for, who is it? Nightingale Conant. Oh my gosh, you can spend a lot of money back there. I used to. Now I use the Inner Circle audios. I don't need those anymore. And I found that a lot of those I didn't really care for. I spent a lot of money for stuff that's like, really? This wasn't that good. Everything in the back office, everything in the Inner Circle, it's good. It's really good stuff. I mean, if you just listen to that every day, that will keep your head on straight, no matter what people are saying to you, any negativity that comes in your life. You can keep your head on straight by just listening to those every time you're in your car. Anytime, I like to listen to them when I'm going to sleep, because it just kind of, I get ideas at night. Oh, you ought to see some of the ideas I've got in my head, and they work out really, really well. So these are all things you can do. It's easy. It's here. We have all of it. We have it all in one place. You don't have to go anywhere else. Never buy anything on the internet ever again. I don't care what it is. You don't need to buy it, because everything you ever need is right here. Get in the iPass system. Get all the products and Empower. You've got everything. You never have to be nickel and dime to death ever again, because we constantly update these. They're constantly, everything, all the products, constantly updated. So you never have to spend any money. You never have to see anything. Don't have to run after those shiny objects, because you've got the best object already. So, Kathryn?
I agree. The products are top shelf. I have looked at other products in the marketplace. I have used and invested in other products, but until I came into Empower Network, I had never experienced a lot of the information and the way that it's presented. It's presented in a very simplistic form. So if you are new to online marketing, if you're new to being a business owner of a digital business or digital products, they are very simplistic. I wasn't intimidated at all. With the knowledge that I already had, this just made my business that much better. When I talk to people, I'm very confident that I'm telling them the best practices for this industry because of my exposure to Empower products. I'm head and shoulders above most people in my marketplace, meaning my local market, globally. I'm up there, and I was recognized recently by my city that I just had moved into, just barely a year ago. And that is because I was online prior to even arriving here, and by having access and exposure to the Empower Network products, you know, I blow my competition away. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that as someone who sought, you know, to learn more. My husband introduced me to this, and here I am. So I love it, and I don't see myself going to any other business. In fact, this is the only business outside of the services, my business coaching services and my social media services that I do. So this is my primary business. iPass2 is my primary business. So if you haven't done so, click the link below. As Roy said, you can come in for a
See, there's thousands of people love us.
Okay, they love
join first, fast.
Exactly. You can come in tonight. So hit the green button below and get in. You know, there's nothing more we can really tell you. We're not about convincing. We're not about telling. We're not about selling.
Nope.
We are, you know, we are ambassadors of the product. And, you know, since we're talking about ambassadorship, Roy, Jay, and I are live and uncut at this point, but hopefully soon we'll become the Black Card ambassadors. How you guys like that one?
Woo! I like it.
Good sound effects, Jay. Keep it up. So that is the name that I came up with because we have been talking and we're looking for a name. And I said, well, we're the, you know, it's like the Three Amigos or the Three Musketeers. We're the three Black Card ambassadors.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Good. I thought you would. So now we got to get, you know, some graphics behind that and go on with our mission, you know. So you may see us, our name is in light soon. Who knows? But we're already in light, so we're happy with where we are,
Yeah.
and we're looking to, you know, grow and go further. I was very, very excited when Roy messaged me this week and said that he had been chosen to do an inner circle call for Empower Network. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's where you want to be. If you're in this company, you want to be on that Monday night call. And because of Roy, Jay and I are going to be on that Monday night call. And that's where all the leaders are. That's where leadership, you know, comes from, is the Monday night calls. And those are the inner circle calls that, you know, you get in the package. So to be invited by Roy to do the Monday night call with him was such an honor, because these are individuals, these are, you know, friends who prior to this, I had no knowledge. I didn't know either one of them. And they put an open call out in our mastermind group, said, you know, we're looking for some Black Card members to come and join us. And when I say Black Card members, I'm talking about iPass2 Black Card members. Membership has its privileges. And so, you know, they said, does anybody in the group want to join? And, you know, I kept saying, you know, I'm waiting to be invited. I'm waiting for someone to invite me. Well, why am I waiting? I'm a leader. You know, leaders don't wait. Leaders, you know, they walk into opportunities. They don't wait to be asked. You know, I'm not gonna wait anymore. You know, I'm gonna start using my own voice. I'm gonna walk into my, you know, into my destiny. And so, as destiny would have it, here we are. You know, and the three of us get along famously. You know, behind the scenes, we have our, you know, discussions, and we can talk to each other about our businesses, and we can be open. And that's what I like about working with both of them, is that, you know, we can talk openly to each other, and we don't have to, you know, put on airs. I mean, we're just who we are. And so we're authentic. And I think with leaders, you want leaders who are authentic. You don't, you know, you want to work with people that are open, that are going to help you, and that are going to show you the way.
Yes.
And in doing so, they're doing it from their authentic self, because that is the only way that you can grow and develop, is that if you're comfortable in your skin and your space, and then you come into leadership where the leaders are real and they're willing, you know, and you can't make anybody do anything. But if your leader is compassionate and they're open to working with you and showing you how to develop your leadership skills, how to develop a mindset that will be productive in your day-to-day life, that will help you to um, have a better family life, that will help you as far as your income, because all those things fit together. You know, if you have income but your mindset is not right, then you're still going to have major issues. But if you get your mindset right, and when I say right, I mean positive. I mean thinking of things that are going to not just help you, but those around you. They're going to impact their lives more positively. And when you change that, when all of that shifts and you start feeling better about who you are, he had mentioned this just a little while ago, you know, and stop putting yourself down, stop being so critical of self, and start projecting that energy into something that's going to help others. You'll be surprised of how your life will change, how you will start attracting good things in your life, the law of attraction, how you will start to attract income, good people, great leaders. All those things will be there for you, but you have to invest in you. And I think that is the bottom line. I think you have to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, then your situation is not going to change. If you're miserable, things are not working out for you, if you don't have the money you need, if you don't have the people in your life that you want in your life, there's a reason for all of that. And you have to start looking at who you are and how you can improve. And the fastest way to do it is through this system. Since I've come into Empower Network, I have been working on me. I've been reading books, I've been listening to the audios that are there, which are the Inner Circle audios. I've been watching the training. I've been reading books that they recommend. And it has helped me to, become a better leader, to become a better wife, mom, better, member of my community, and to reach out to people who are looking for people like me, who want my assistance. So in the end, it comes down to your mindset. And once you change that and you become more positive, you will attract the right things into your life. Jay?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sure can.
Yeah, no, I think that's really important. And I think for me, that's one of the biggest things here is about how authentic everyone is. You can be here and be who you are and not have to pretend that you're somebody else. And I think that's what makes this different from a lot of companies that try to duplicate what they have over here between iPass and Empower. You can't duplicate that, the community, the way everyone works together, that atmosphere, and just that authenticity. It's just something that you can't duplicate because it all began with people's hearts, and you can't pretend to be somebody else, and that's still the what leads this company is the passion in the system also. I mean, the passion and the heart that Chris Jones and Dave Wood have put into both this company and this system. It's not something that you can just go, hey, I'm going to duplicate what they're doing there, and it's just automatically be successful, because you can't create that. It's it's not authentic. And Roy talked earlier about doing videos, and you get a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to do videos because I don't have that lifestyle, or I don't have anything to talk about. And then there's a lot of people that will go take a video, that'll go rent a car, or they'll go park or sit and do a video in front of a BMW or a Mercedes that's sitting in a parking lot, or on the front lawn of some mansion or something. And it's like when you're watching that video, you can tell that that's not who that person is, that they're just doing their, it's just not authentic. And I get people all the time that'll send me comments or read on my videos. They'll be like, I reached out to you because you came across as a real person. You didn't come across as one of these fake people who are out here just trying to sell something just to make some quick money to get rich. Because you can tell when you're watching, and we've all do it. I mean, when we're watching videos, I mean, you can tell if somebody really owns that Ferrari, or if they just rented it for a half hour or 4 hours to do, to go shoot some videos, because it's just a whole different mentality. And Kathryn talked about when the black cars, or when the invite went out, about the hangouts and stuff, about waiting and stuff. And one thing Dave Sharp said a while back, a long time ago, was like, if you're waiting to take action, if you're waiting to blog, or if you're waiting to shoot a video, or if you're waiting to send out that email, or you're waiting to make a phone call, you're putting your business on hold, because there's people out there who are waiting to hear from you, and you've got to take that action and reach out to them. You can't wait for everything to fall into your lap. So you still just got to, no matter what, even if you have all the perfect tools, you still have to use those tools and utilize them, not let it just sit on the shelf. So that's pretty much all I have for tonight. And I mean, I'm glad to be here, and I know we're going to be doing this again. And it's exciting to see everyone's results. I mean, from the new people to people that are really experienced. It's been an amazing, like Roy said, three or 4 days here. So it's going to be crazy, a month from now when we're saying, oh, look what's happened in the first month,
Yes. So you all want to join a leader. You want to join one of us, because we are the leaders. We are the up-and-coming leaders in the Empower Network and in the iPass system. And we are here. I know you're tired of joining leaders that you join them and you never hear from them again. We're here. We're not that far away. You Facebook us. You email us. We will get back to you. It may take a little while. I'm not really good at returning phone calls, so email me or Facebook me. It's really easy to find any of us, but we're here. And if you want to join a leader who cares about you and about your success, you want to join one of the three of us. So that's all I have to say.
That's a great ending, and it's so true. So we want to thank you for watching tonight. You can hit the green button below and join one of us right now. We'll look forward to seeing you on next week. Good night.
Good night.
Take care.